Hi everyone, welcome to Simply Living Free, and my name is Michelle. I wanted to share some information about public speaking with you, and this is all from my own personal experience. So I thought this would be helpful if one of your New Year's resolutions happens to be improving your public speaking skills. So here we go, we're going to go right into it. So the first one is drafting. Draft, right? You're going to write your draft and then you're going to rewrite it probably 100 times. Okay, well maybe that's an exaggeration, but you will write it over and over because you're going to change the wording and make it more naturally flowing. In drafting though, what that includes is preparing, knowing your subject. It's going to include using language that is language that you would use so that you sound authentic because you want to be authentic, whether it's a business presentation or a personal thing. You want to be yourself and you want to be authentic about it. The next step would be practice, right? Practice. So what you want to do is practice in front of people. Practice in front of your partner or your spouse. Practice in front of your children. Practice in front of your neighbor, your coworker, your best friend, whoever. Anybody willing to listen, practice. If you have the time, the more you practice, the better. You can never practice enough. Third would be to videotape yourself. Videotape yourself so that you can see how you're holding yourself. Are you talking too fast? Are you talking too slow? Where are your inflections? Is that where you meant your inflection to be? Because when we hear it and we say it in front of people, it's getting used to the words and presenting, physically presenting. But when you videotape, you can break down every single sentence and make sure that your pauses are where they need to be and that your enunciation is right. That do you have to change a word because you're using a word that's not normally something that you would use, so it's not coming out authentically. It is hard. It is painful. It is ugly, but you got to do it. And then after videotaping, you want to or possibly consider hiring a coach. Why not? I am fortunate enough to be in the presence of somebody who tells a story like nobody else, who can think off the top of his head without having to prepare. This is a gentleman who is a past performer, an adult educator, and so he is used to being in front of people. I aspire to be like him. When I decided to do more of this, of course, I employed his experience and his expertise. You know, it's hard. It's hard to hear as you're learning that you're not doing as good as you think you are, right? But we are. And so when you see where you started, which is another good reason to videotape, you see where you start and then you look at the end and you're like, wow, that is a big improvement. And with the help of somebody who does it for a living, they can help you with your inflections, with your tone, with your speech. Those are all really good things that somebody that does this for a living could do. You could also join a group, a place where you could learn more about public speaking and get help from other people. And then finally, and the most important, is you're human and we will mess it up. So no matter how much you draft, how you change it around to make it sound authentic, how much you practice, how much you videotape, and then you get somebody to help you with it, you will mess up. Chances are you will mess up, but how you react to it is what's important. Don't start over. Keep going. Roll with it. Make fun. I recently officiated a wedding and I dropped the ring. And it was like devastating to me, but at the same time we had talked about it the night before and it was a little bit of a joke. So I made a joke about it and then got right back into it. And even professionals get nervous. Okay, even the professionals who go out and speak every day, every week, they get nervous too. I'm sure they do. I know they do. I've talked to a few. They do. Let's wrap it up. Preparedness, research, draft. Practice in front of your neighbor, people, practice. You can't get enough of it. Videotape yourself. Get yourself a mentor, somebody that you admire. And then finally, know that you're human and it's okay. And the more you do it, the better you will get at it. I hope that you found this information helpful. I hope that you have amazing plans this weekend and you find time to enjoy yourself. And until next time, keep it simple. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.